ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Carifta Swimming Championships will get underway at the end of the month in Jamaica. And as Kelsey Johnson tells us, the veteran swimmers and the newcomers are all putting in the work so the Bahamas can repeat as champions.
Having won 3 of the past 4 Carifta swimming titles, members of this year's team are ready to dive in and hopefully make history down in Jamaica.
This is my 6th Carifta, but I'm really excited, of course. Always am. Always excited to see what Team Bahamas can do, especially a new team like this, a lot of new faces.
My expectations for this meet is to go in and try to make finals in all my events. My times, they're all Carifta qualifying times, so that's what I needed going in.
I'm excited. It's my last one, so it's going to be a little sad at the end, but I definitely want to make it a good one. I had my first Carifta 5 years ago in Jamaica. Now we're going back to Jamaica. Hopefully it'll be really good.
First-time members like Kiana Aubrey, Mia Sastra, Prince Hordari aren't feeling any pressure. In fact, these young swimmers want to contribute to the medal haul.
I want to bring gold home for my country and let the Bahamas get a 4th win.
I'm very excited to be on this year's team. I'm very happy that I did this work and I worked so hard for it and I got it.
I'm going to try to place in the 200 meters butterfly because I think I'm up there for the event.
Members of this year's team have all accepted the challenge. Some are doubling up on their duties and others have more than 5 events to compete in.
I qualified for 400 IM, which is 400 individual medley, 200 meters butterfly, 200 meters individual medley, and 200 meters backstroke.
I'm swimming 200 IM, 50 free, 50 breast, 100 breast, 200 breast.
I'm swimming 8 free, 400 free, 200 free, and 400 IM.
I'm swimming 100 free, 200 free, 400 free, and 4 IM.
I'm swimming the 100 back, the 200 back, and the 400 IM.
I wouldn't call it really a lot like that, but it's simple for me to do because I like the events like that. I like distance races.
The Carifta Swimming Championships will be held March 30th through April 3rd in Jamaica. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The Carifta Track and Field Championships also just over 2 weeks away now, and the excitement is building as athletes prepare to compete on home soil.
We're going to have a really good Carifta trial, so we're looking to have a really strong contingent, and that's a good thing. We see some really good performances coming out of Grand Bahama. We saw some coming out of Abaco, so based on what we're going to have at the Carifta trials, we're really looking to have a really good quality team.
The Bahamas Anti-Doping Commission is doing its best to educate national team athletes on how to stay clean, and everyone needs to heed the warnings as testing can take place at any time.
Testing is done on all athletes. As long as you perform and you represent the Bahamas, we want to test you, and in cases we will test you. Especially on we have international competitions. We definitely go out and we seek our elite athletes, and we seek our senior athletes. And then the junior athletes, they're not so strict. We're not so strict on them, but however, we do test them as well. And even developing athletes in smaller competitions as well.
Medicinal drugs such as marijuana that shows up in your bloodstream?
Yes, marijuana as a therapeutic use substance is of course illegal in the Bahamas, and internationally when it comes to sports it's also considered illegal. Of course here we follow our laws of the Bahamas, and internationally we follow the World Anti-Doping Agency's laws, which governs therapeutic use and therapeutic substances like marijuana.
Amateur boxer Carl Heel with a 4-1 decision over Canadian Joshua Fraser in the 147-pound welterweight division at the CAC qualifiers in Mexico. With that, he punched his ticket to the games later this year in Colombia. Heel was the lone Bahamian at the competition. Well, the Bahamas set to host another major sporting event. It was revealed yesterday that the 242 will be the home of the 2018 Judo World Junior Championships in October. A major press conference will be held on Thursday to provide further details. On to some tennis news now. Team Bahamas with a tough opening day of the ITF World Junior Championship qualifiers in Guatemala. The boys on court against Honduras. In singles, Anthony Burrows lost 6-3 and 3. Michael Major Jr. also going down 6-2 in love. As for the doubles, Burrows and Dentry Mortimer Jr. losing 6-love and 2. A couple of our college tennis players in action over the weekend. Baker Newman and Vanderbilt, they pick up a pair of wins over Ole Miss and Arkansas. Against Ole Miss, Newman won the singles match 6-3 and 4, but lost in doubles 6-1 with Daniel Valent. Against Arkansas, Newman a double winner there. He won a three-setter in singles, 6-love, 4-6, and 10-5. As for the doubles, Newman and Valent, they rebounded with a 6-3 win. Danielle Thompson and Morgan State also on court. They suffered a loss to Pitt. Thompson securing the lone win for her team, taking her singles match 6-1, 4-6, and 10-7. In doubles, though, she would come out on the losing end with Peggy Rook, 6-1. The men's college volleyball season continuing last night. The University of Charleston, they scored a 5-set win over North Greenville. Eugene Stewart finishing up with 9 kills, 2 aces, a block, and 3 digs. Rajal Moxie added 4 kills, 2 aces, and 7 digs. From the college baseball diamond yesterday, the Kirkwood Eagles, they lost to Indian River 6-2. Allison Hanna 1 for 4 with a stolen base. That came on the heels of a big weekend where he finished a combined 5 of 12 with 2 doubles, 3 stolen bases, 7 runs batted in, and 4 runs scored, while helping his team to 3 straight wins. Also yesterday, Polk Community College shut out by the State College of Florida 12-0. Chavez Fernando getting the start on the mound. He went 3 innings, giving up 6 runs, 5 of those earned on 5 hits, which included 2 home runs. He also had 4 strikeouts and 3 walks, while suffering the loss and dropping his record on the season to 4-2. Following elections over the weekend, Tora Sweeting is the 5th vice president of the Bahamas Softball Federation, and she's ready to get to work.
We have to get together with all of the presidents of the islands and be able to get everybody from those islands to be able to form a league, the ones who does not have a league, to be able to generate the teams or encourage the teams to come out. And once they come out and you have the support from the federation, I think we could go far in softball, because right now we are hurting. We really and truly are hurting when it comes down to softball. Today, so many persons came to me and asked me to come back. So I know they are hurting. Therefore, we as the executive of the federation, we have to go out there, sell softball, and make it work. And that means that each and every one of the executive elected officers have to work hard in order for it to get that.
All roads lead to Montague this weekend for the Captain's Change-Up Mini Regatta. This, of course, is one of the fundraising events for the Long Island Regatta. But this year, some of the money made will be set aside for a worthy cause.
Before time, we used to focus more on regattas and stuff like that. But now we 30% of what we make now is going to education. We feel as though that we should help those students in the island that is less fortunate, to come down here to go to school, don't have no families or nothing down here. We're focusing on that now.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.